I've got a couple of questions sent in
great.
by some viewers over on LinkedIn. So shout out to these guys. I'll say their names as well. Question 1 is from a chap called George Cohen. He says, would you rather be locked in a room with A, a rat the size of an elephant, or B, 100 normal-sized rats?
100 normal-sized rats. I couldn't
Easy
fight
one.
that elephant. Could you
No.
imagine that?
That would be pretty
Elephant
nuts.
rat.
The other one was from Sarah Jane Lynn. Sarah Jane Lynn. She says, well, she's got quite a lot here, so I'm going to have to break her questions down into quite a few things. So she said, if you could have any superpower, what would it be and why? Addition to that, if you could have any superpower, but you have a 50% chance at the time you use that power, the opposite of what you're intending would happen, either to you or someone else in the world would happen. To kind of counteract that, you wouldn't know. If something was going to happen, you had a 50% chance that it was going to happen to somebody in fucking Venezuela, would you care?
Okay, yeah.
So you're like, oh, I'm going to go invisible. Bang, suddenly they're invisible.
Okay, I get it. I've got my answer.
Yeah.
I hate Miranda Hart. My superpower would be to be able to, from wherever I am in the world, punch her straight in the face. And then if it's not me, it's somebody else. And I'm happy because someone's punching Miranda Hart in the face.
Why don't you like her?
I just can't stand her. I just don't find her funny at all. It's like 3 people I don't like. It's like,
who are the other 2? My mum, my dad. I hate my family.
No, it's Miranda Hart. John Lennon.
Okay.
John Lennon.
Yeah. Weird one.
Jamie Barrett. He's
never heard of him.
No, you won't know if he's my childhood nemesis.
From school.
I hate this kid.
From school. Yeah. Well, there you go. Shout out to Jamie if you are watching. Ross wants to fight you, so come straight on in at 3 p.m. and he'll do you in.
I'll tool up.
I've always wanted to be able to speak any language because technically that's a superpower. If you could go to an African tribe in the middle of absolutely fucking nowhere and you suddenly speak that language, that would be nuts.
That would be cool.
But it would be annoying if you got there and travelled all that way and then went bang, turn it on, then suddenly it happened to someone else and you're kind of like, well, what have I gone there for? Alistair J. Grant says, what is the funniest transition? I don't know if we can say that. I
could not say it. What does he mean? What's a cut?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Like a straight cut, like a fade, like.
Funniest transition. I was just thinking like a really nice like star transition, like a barn door transition. Something that creators would go, oh, that's amateur. Not
like a. Oh, okay.
I think you went
I hate fades.
Great. Well, next question.
Moving on swiftly.
I don't care. If you could combine 2 animals together in one super animal that best represented yourself, what would it be and why? That was from Katie Nuttall. I reckon you would be...
Oh, should we do each other?
Yes. I reckon you would be a hog and a slug.
Oh, that's depressing. Hang, which am I going like top and bottom or like which?
Bottom of a slug.
Bottom of a slug.
Top half of a... What did I say? Hog.
Top half of a hog.
Yeah. Or a gremlin.
That's really mean.
Because I come into the office and you're just sat there like that, slugging it away in your editing computer in the complete darkness. Well, I think that fits you quite nicely.
Yeah, I was thinking of something quite nice. I'm changing my mind now.
What were you thinking?
I don't know. You can have
like a nice fairy and like a dragon.
Dragon is not an animal. Neither of them are animals.
Well,
Neither of those are animals. I reckon you'd be half tractor and half filing cabinet.
What would you class me as then? Half and half?
I don't know why. I'm thinking rooster on the bottom. And snake for that comment on the top.
Oh, that's naughty.
You snake me up there.
That's
I thought he was going to be nice.
So I would literally be a snake with rooster feet, yeah.
Nice. But like a really big snake and little tiny like chick feet.
Like a centipede.
They can barely even support your weight. Them legs are fucking useless.
Next question is from Jules Gaylor. He says, what would we all be doing for work now if the internet was never invented?
I'd probably be a stonemason.
What is a stonemason?
I don't know.
I've never heard of that.
It's like someone that makes swords and shit.
For what purpose?
Stonemasons cut and prepare stone to build or repair stone structures.
You're a fucking idiot.
If the internet wasn't invented, we'd be in the Middle Ages, man. We'd go back a few years.
Yeah.
We were going up, and then if that internet didn't peak, we would have gone straight back down. We would have been savages.
Yeah. I would argue that was probably better.
Well, if we didn't have the internet.
Yeah, 100%. I was having this chat with the client yesterday. I think it would be better to not have social because you kind of get caught into that world of like, oh, he's got a brand new car, or they're doing really well as a business, or oh, they seem to be smashing it, and suddenly you're sitting there going, twiddling your thumbs, going, oh no, I'm not as good as them.
Jack, don't say that. That's how we make all our money.
Oh no, sorry guys. Please work with us.
Social's great. I love it.
Social's amazing.
Yeah, but
it's
so you think
amazing.
the world would be better without the internet?
Without social media?
Oh,
not necessarily the internet. I think the internet's great. You think back, to send a message, that would have taken fucking ages. So it makes sense from that perspective. Yeah. But what would I be doing for work if it was never invented? You know what? I have always wanted to do something that's really hands-on. So I reckon I'd be like a farmer or sort of like growing potatoes or something. Like really like to the point that you can wake up really early, crack on all day, feel like you've done a really hard grafting day's work, and just go to the pub.
That's not a bit of me. That
really
sounds
Why not? Why?
I get like calluses and shit.
Yeah.
I'm not the manliest man.
Yeah. No, you're not actually, are you? No.
I've got like a little hand comforter for my mouse in case my wrist gets sore. Imagine me out in a field, like plucking away. Yeah. I was always a dirty child though. That sounds grim.
You dirty boy.
My mum's literally got pictures of me eating sand on the beach when I was a child.
I used to eat ants when I was a kid.
That's grim.
Yep. We used to eat sand.
Yeah, it's actually sand.
Yeah. Well, imagine how many people have stepped on that. Ants are technically clean.
What?
Well, no, that's a stupid conversation to get into. What am I doing?
Ants
what am I
clean.
doing?